Hey guys, what it excuse me. Hey guys, what is up? DT Fang here, bringing you an episode of Farm Simulator 19, and we're going to be doing Estancia Lapacha. I'm sorry, Lapacho. It's one of my favorite maps from Farm Simulator 17. So let's go ahead. Hey, what is up there, Farmer T? That was quick. Glad that you can join me tonight. I appreciate the subscription there, buddy. All right, let's go. Let me make sure I get into the game cam. I've got the wrong camera up. I apologize. Yeah, anyway, we're going to be starting Farm Simulator right now. So what is up, guys? We are at Estancia Lapacha. This is just one of my favorite maps from Farm Simulator 17 that came out. They released it as a download or a mod download in this version, and I just had to have it, so I downloaded it. Now, I have not done much at all other than just kind of get things a little bit situated. Really, all I have is I've got the front loader attachment with a forklift on it. I have two tractors, one case, International Harvester case right now, and then I've also got one other tractor out in the field, which we'll see in just a minute. I have a cultivator here. I've got a seeder, and over there I went ahead and placed a what do you call it, a bin to be able to make silage. And let's see what else we have here. I do have a harvester with the small header, just basically not the absolute cheapest one, but one of the cheapest ones. And then we've got, let's see. Yeah, I've got a fertilizer here, and my other. So over there is the harvester, which we're waiting on a crop of soybeans right now. I've got two fields. We'll look at the map in just a second. But we've got two fields, and we've got my other tractor, which I believe is it's a case also. So I've got two case tractors, and this is my weeder. So that, obviously will remove all the weeds and whatnot. So anyway, let's see. What do I want to do? That's the question. Let's look at the map real quick. Now, I apologize if some of the views are a little bit off on this. Normally, I play this triple screen, and I don't play it with the track IR. But tonight, I do have the track IR. Let me adjust the camera just a little bit here. I think it's a little bit off centered. That's still off. Bear with me here. There we go. That's a little better. All right, so that's a little bit down. Sorry, it changes from stream to stream just a little bit, so hopefully I'll have a little bit better connection. I'm supposed to be getting a new camera soon. Hopefully I'll have a little bit better control over, where it goes up and down. So, all right, I had to give me a sip of Dr. Pepper there. You can't farm without Dr. Pepper, that's for sure. Okay, so let's see here. Right now, I only own two fields, field 1 and 2 here. 2 is a fairly large field. We've got right now soybeans planted in both of them. I'm currently weeding field 2. Field 1 has been weeded. It needs lime, but I've actually got the lime, needing lime turned off right now. So it actually does not need lime, even though it says it does. But anyway, so what we're going to be doing right now is we're going to go ahead and finish weeding field 2. By the time we're done with 2, 1 should be just about ready to harvest, or fairly close to it, and then we'll go ahead and harvest that, get it in the silo, and we'll see where we go from there. Always something to do on a farm for sure. So let's go ahead and get that rolling. Let's see. All right, let me hop in here. All right, yeah, track IR is working all right. Oh, that's a pretty nice little view there with this tractor. All right, let me recenter it here. Whoops, wrong one. Okay, I don't know how that's going to work with the centering. Okay, that's centered, more or less. Let's see if I look up and then center it and bring it back in and look down. Yeah, okay, that's close enough. All right, so let's go ahead and start up the tractor here. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to play around with the sound a little bit. Just bear with me. I had it set for another game. That's probably going to be about right. Yeah, that looks about right. So, okay, so let's go to the outside view and just make sure that I'm lined up okay. And, yep, here we go. We're going to go ahead and weed this. And now, I do apologize, but I am going to be hitting the map every so often just to see for sure that we're staying on the line there, doing the weeding. Making sure that blue line continues to go down. There we go, like that. So welcome everybody back to the channel. Appreciate you could join me tonight. I had a really good stream earlier. I did Euro Truck Simulator 2. We're doing streams on the Beyond the Baltic Sea, seeing some of that new scenery and the new jobs and trailers and companies and all that. It's a lot of fun. It's a really good game to be able to chat and drive and stream and entertain, while you're driving. So it's I enjoy it. Is basically what I'm saying. All right, so let's keep going here. Yeah, no, I don't have access to that land. It's a good thing too, because I would have had it harvested by now. All right, I think that's it should be about in line. Now, I'm probably going to miss a couple of little bitty spots, and I'll probably have to go back and comb over them one more time, but, oops, wrong button. I was trying to hit that so I could see, okay, well, we're doing pretty good so far. Do-do-do. Let's see if we can get this field weeded here. I kind of like the new feature of the weeding. It adds a little, another level of realism to it. I'm really excited. I want to start doing the horses also, and the animals in general. I think are going to be quite a bit different in this one. So, just a bunch of stuff to look forward to. Now, I have not taken a loan out. I do not like doing that. If you've watched any of my other streams, I didn't do it with Euro Truck Simulator. I'm not going to do it with this, just because you end up trying to make all this money to buy more equipment, and then all of a sudden they take out a big chunk of it for a repayment on the loan. So I never have liked doing it that way, and I just really don't want to do it on this game. I just rather, especially in the start, to kind of grind through it and get it done. So, anyway, let's see what we can get done here. Actually, I do apologize real quick, guys. Let me check one thing. I may have totally screwed this up. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, just making sure. Let's see, public view. I do want to make sure that I can see what's going on. There we go. All right, so let's get back into here. Whoa, I guess I'm going way too far there. What happened? I didn't stop the tractor. Oops. That's what I get for checking things. All right, let's see if I'm still lined up. No, not at all. Okay, so it should be right there where my tracks ended, about right here, I think. That should be it. There we go. All right. So I haven't done, I've only done one or two farm sim streams, but I do enjoy it. This is actually what got me back into PC gaming. I had played this on the PS3, and then I enjoyed it so much, I ended up getting it on the PS4. It's just a nice game to kick back, relax, chill out, Now I do enjoy, the racing games too that are more intense to kind of get your adrenaline pumping, and I enjoy, the normal first-person shooter games. Not a lot of them, but let me rephrase that. I like them for a while, and then I realize how bad I am at them, and then I stop playing them for a while. It's just now, it's like Fortnite. I almost refuse to play Fortnite. I'm no good at it. The whole building concept throws me off. Especially when you're trying to shoot and aim and build at the same time. I can't wrap my brain around that, evidently. I must be getting old. So, anyway, let's go back in the cabin here and drive a little bit. That way we can kind of look around and see what's going on the farm. It's a nice looking farm, and I remember specifically when I did this on the Farm Simulator 17 that there were some really good areas to have for cutting grass and making silage. Some really wide open fields. And now, you could do this before too, but once we start getting some money, I mean, essentially you could make a gigantic field. And that's going to be kind of cool. If we want to go that route. Ooh, am I even going straight? I can't tell. No, I'm not. Kind of hard to tell from the inside view sometimes if you're going straight or not. I'm liking this Track IR on the Farm Simulator. I haven't used it much on the Farm Simulator because I've been doing it triple screen, but this is kind of nice. The speed is about perfect. It doesn't, make you sick when you're looking at it. So I've already done as much on field 1 as I can. So we'll finish this. We'll finish weeding this up, turn the time advancement back up to 120%, and wait for the field to be ready to harvest. And then we'll start harvesting with the yellow harvester there. And by that time, I'm not sure. Once we get a fair amount harvested, or at least one full harvester full, so where we have to get the trailer and empty it. What we'll do is I'll go ahead and get a worker or hire a worker to continue on with the harvesting, and then I will drive the what do you call it? The wagon with the trailer. Drive the trailer around and get the seed, dump it in the silo, and actually we could probably go sell some too, make a little bit more money, but we'll probably stay around the farm to start with. Yes, I don't have access to that land. I know that. But I'm going to drive over it anyway. Ha ha ha. Because I'm evil like that. Alright, let me pause this track IR for a minute here. Oops, sorry about that. I have to remember to recenter my head before I take the track IR off pause. If you guys think the track IR is something you'd be interested in, make sure to check out the description. I do have a link to their website in it. I only did that because I enjoy it so much. I don't, receive any money or any kind of compensation from them at all. Although one day, maybe. But no, I just really enjoy the product. That's one of the best things out there, in my opinion, for this. Kind of gives you that feeling of virtual reality, but not quite. The biggest thing I have a problem with virtual reality is it blocks off your peripheral vision, as opposed to this, where you can still see your peripheral, and when you move your head, I don't know, it just feels more natural to me. So it's pretty cool. So let's see how we're doing. I think I'm going over the same. I did it again. I think we're going over the same area over and over. Yep, we are. I didn't go far enough down. Alright, well, we'll go down to the end here and turn around. I'll go to the outside view, that way I can tell, oh, I see what I'm doing. I'm getting crooked. Yeah, it's a little bit easier to harvest from the inside, but doing like weeding where you can't see the back, it's a little difficult. Alright, I think that's a little bit better. Let's see. I'm still a little bit off. So hopefully we'll get a good price on these soybeans. For the most part, they are fairly valuable. Let's see if I can get some unweeded areas now. Let's check that and see. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. It's pretty easy to get a little sideways on this with a field this big. It's the one thing I don't like about the weeders. There's no way to tell where you've been. Now, you know, when you're sowing and planting seeds, you can kind of tell because it changes the texture of the ground a little bit. And like when you fertilize, it'll change it to a darker color. But on the weeding, you have no clue, other than doing this with the map. So let me turn around and go back over this area again. I mean, it probably doesn't really make that much of a difference if I miss a little sliver here and there, but I'm just kind of a perfectionist when it comes to having the whole thing blue. So how are we looking here? Okay, I think that'll cover everything. Yeah, that pretty much covers everything that we just did. I'm gonna make a fairly tight turn here and just kind of go straight back out. That way I think I can probably cover the ones that I might have missed. Let's see, that should be about straight. Right in there, hopefully. So guys, remember, if you like what you're seeing so far on the video, and I think you might at least consider subscribing, make sure that you give me at least give me a thumbs up on the video if you do enjoy it. Consider subscribing, and if you do subscribe, make sure you give me or click the notification bell button. That way you will be informed next time I do a live stream or upload a video, so you won't miss anything. Anyway, let's get back to it here. Whoop. Almost oversteered on that one. Let's see. Yeah, we're doing all right now. This field is a lot bigger than I remember it. And we'll definitely have to get a multiplayer farm going here. Have some folks on. And they finally fixed most of the bugs, it looks like, from earlier with the controls. The first release, the 1.1.1.0, that release was had a few issues with it. But so far on this one, it seems to be improved. Like there were several issues where the dead zone was automatically at 14%. You'd have to change it every time you started the game, so it wasn't saving that. I know that there was one instance where I was having a problem with the zoom in and zoom out, and actually that may have been my fault. But it looks like we got a couple of viewers in. Welcome to the channel, guys. Appreciate you stopping in tonight. Just doing a little bit of farming on the, what is it again? Estancia, I can't remember the name of it, and I can't pronounce it even if I could. But yeah, this is one of my favorite farms from Farm Simulator 17. I just really enjoyed this one, and I was extremely happy when they brought this one out for 19. So far, the game, I really do like the game. The graphics are not, I mean, they're good, but they're not like ridiculously better. But the some of the mechanics in the game seem to be a lot better. You know, being able to own your own horses now. I'm really looking forward to that, seeing what that's all about. And also the well, you can actually ride the horses now, which I wasn't expecting that at all. But the weeding feature, which is what I'm doing right now, you have to add lime to the fields. That's a new thing. I'll be glad, though, when we get enough money going here. I don't want to take a loan out if I can avoid it. Just because I really don't like making money, getting so close to buying something, and then all of a sudden having the money come out to pay back the loan automatically. So anyway, what I'd like to do, though, is continue on and just kind of grind it out this first, couple days here. Get enough to get the silage going. Normally, silage is a good source of money for the farm sim games. It's pretty easy to make, too. All you do is cut the grass, use a windrower to get all the grass together. Then you can pick it up with a forage wagon, and then it picks it up, and then you go and dump it in a collection silo. Well, not silo. I'm not sure what it's called exactly. I've got one over to the right over there. We'll go look at that in a minute. But so it looks like a couple more people have joined. How you guys doing tonight? Welcome to the channel. Glad you could join tonight. Oh, and yeah, that's another new thing is birds. The birds that are sitting in the field, which I guess they actually do that in real life. Once they're trying to get the seeds is what they're doing. So that's it. A little bit odd every now and then seeing a bird just fly up out of nowhere, but kind of cool. Seasons, I haven't really experienced much in the way of seasons yet, but they're supposed to be a big part of this game as well. So right now, we're just trying to weed the field here, and I apologize for the map popping up over and over, but I just need to check and see where it's pink there is where I need to weed, and the blue is where I've already weeded. Just trying to get that done. We've got the two fields, field number 1 and 2. They both have soybeans in them, so after I get done weeding this field, we'll go back through, and there we go. It takes a minute to refresh sometimes. After I get done weeding this field, we'll go back through and change the time back to 120%, so it will be ready to harvest a lot sooner. And then we can go harvest and just keep building up our stockpile of different types of plants. Go sell some of them, make some more money. That's what this game's all about. Planning, selling, making money, buying better equipment, and continuing on. Yeah, you can get some really cool equipment in this game too. I don't really know what all is available yet. I haven't looked at the store like extensively, but from what I can tell, it's got some pretty cool stuff. And you know they're going to come out with a ton of downloads, download content or mods as well. One thing I'll be looking forward to is the if they come out with it again, is the mod, the look behind mod, where you can do that and see behind you at the push of a button. It's not bad doing it with the track IR, but it's a little bit weird when your head is turned that far trying to still see your monitor. You know, just doing this, you know, back, left, and right is no problem, but when you're doing it with the track IR, trying to see, you know, to where you can connect to a trailer or whatnot, that's where it gets a little difficult. So, guys, if you do enjoy what you're seeing tonight, I would appreciate a thumbs up on the video. You know, and if it looks like it's something you would like to join in on regularly, I would, you know, appreciate a subscription, or at least consider subscribing. Maybe join me again another time, whatever you want to do. Hop into the chat, you know, and chat with me. That's what makes the streams fun for me, is being able to go back and forth and chat with the people. So I do enjoy gaming, and I love talking to people. So it's why I got into this in the first place. So anyway, let's go back to the game here, around the corner. We are just about done with this field, so hopefully it won't take me that much longer. I know this part's kind of boring. Yeah, we're doing pretty good on it. We'll be done here in about 2 or 3 more passes. Excuse me. So can everybody hear me okay? Is the volume set about right? Just tell me okay or yes or whatever in chat if you would, please. I'd appreciate it. And now if you're watching this from like a Facebook page or a link that is embedded and you don't have chat, what you may have to do is on the video screen itself, you can click on show in YouTube or open in YouTube. I can't remember if it says show in or play on YouTube, and that should take you to the screen that has the chat as well. And that way, you know, you can ask questions or whatever you want to do. Actually, let me check something real quick. I want to check the graphic settings on this and just see what I have it set to. I don't really know. Oh, that's weird. The if you look in the background there, the watermark, kind of the overlay, it's still turning when I turn my head. That's weird. Okay, let's see. Master. Probably can't do anything to the graphics until, yeah, I can't do anything. Oh, well, wait a minute. What is this? No, it's statistics. Yeah, I can't really do anything on that until you have to do it from the main menu, in other words, is what I'm trying to say. So, alright, so let's go back this way. I think I totally screwed that up. That was all crooked. Oops. Not too terribly bad, but we'll stop after this row and go ahead and start doing the time advance and get it to where we can. Well, I got to come back this way anyway, so I'll get that little bitty section over there on the right. Yeah, and our case tractor, our 7210. That's a good looking little tractor. And I've got another case tractor over in the, not really a barn, in the, I guess you'd call it just a large shed that we use also. This one's the more powerful of the two. I think they're still considered, I think both of these are still considered small tractors. I know one is, because that's where I bought it from, was the small tractor area. This one might be a medium. Honestly, I can't remember. Yep. So we're just about done here, and I can't really do anything on the other field because it's already grown too fast. I had the time set to 120%, or 120 times normal time, not 120%. I had it set to 120 times, and that kind of screwed me up there. All right, let's go ahead and raise this up. Let's go ahead and fold it up if I remember how to do that. Yep, there we go. And everything has been weeded now, so we need to go drop this off. And actually, I don't think we have to fertilize again. No, we're okay. Let me just go ahead and, while I'm dropping this off, we're going to change the time to go at 120%. It's here. Yeah, we're not doing real time anymore. We'll do 120, save it. There we go. So while we're dropping this off, time is passing fairly quickly, and hopefully it will make the crops get ready to be harvested. So here's our big shed, I guess is what you can call it. It's not really a barn because it's kind of open on two sides. But all right, so let's go ahead and back this up here. And normally I wouldn't go to external view, but since I've got the track IR on, I don't really have any way to look behind me real easily, other than go into this view. So, all right, let's drop that off, and let me think. Actually, we can leave the tractor here too for now. We'll hop in the other one here. Well, there's the harvester, and I think the soybeans are ready, at least that first row. Let's check the map and see what it says. Growing and ready to harvest. Okay, so that little strip right there is ready to harvest. These are still growing. We'll give it just another little bit here before we start harvesting. Make sure I've got everything. Yeah, the harvester has been unfolded, so I think we're good there. Yep, I think I already brought this out and kind of got it ready for us, so whenever we're ready. Now it looks like a couple more people have stopped by tonight. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. Just doing a little farming tonight. I was doing a little trucking with European Truck Simulator earlier, but I've done that on the past couple of streams here, and I thought I'd do something a little different tonight. Throw in a little Farm Simulator 19 on it. I do enjoy this game. This is one of the games that got me back into gaming again. Just a nice, relaxing game to play sometimes. All right, what are we looking at? 14, 28, 29, 30, 31. Okay, so it's about 2 p.m. As time passes, if you look up there in the top right, you can see the time passing fairly quickly. And well, I keep putting the logo right over the map there. I can blow up the map. That way you can see kind of where we are. We're right in the middle of the map. Go ahead and drop that back down. All right, as soon as those other ones to the right of this change just a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and start harvesting. Change the time back down to normal. Let's take a look around here. That is a good looking harvester, even though it is small. I want to get a bigger one as soon as possible, especially with this field being bigger than I thought it was. That field, well, not field 1, but field number 2. That's a pretty big field, especially for a starter field. All right, so let's go ahead and hop in, I guess, and crank her up. Nope. There we go. And we will start harvesting some soybeans. Now, I can't remember what the price on these are, but it's higher up there. It's one of those like canola is always a good source of money. So is sunflowers. And actually soybeans is not bad either. But I normally don't do soybeans, but I decided to tonight just for the heck of it. corn is a lot of work, and it's not worth a whole lot of money, but we may do a smaller field somewhere once we get money going. And oh, I wish I could have weeded this. You can see the weeds. Let me look at the outside here. If you can see the colorful plants, those are weeds. So yeah, I should have weeded this area before I did. Unfortunately, I had passed too much time had passed, and it won't let you go back and weed. Once it grows past a certain point, it won't let you weed it. So I think you have to weed it within the first third of growing. So, all right, looks like it's getting dark pretty quick here. I may need to turn that time. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and turn the time back to normal. Or maybe 5 times instead of... Yeah, there we go. That's normally what I have it at anyway. All right, lights. Need lights. Alright, let's back up a little bit. It's a little bit of a delay with the harvester when you hit the gas and hit the brake to reverse. It takes me a little bit of getting used to. Alright, there we go. I think we're getting it. Yeah, we're getting it. So how you doing there, DGUSB? I'm sorry if I have no idea how to pronounce that. I apologize. And it's funny too that how much play there is in the steering wheel for the harvester as opposed to the tractors. The tractors are very, you know, you turn the wheel just a little bit and that's about as far as you can turn it. But these harvesters, they've got a lot of play on the wheel. And when I say play, I mean, you know, you have to turn the wheel like a lot, kind of like in an 18-wheeler. Get the, there we go. See if I can reset this. There we go. Yeah, I've got the button, unfortunately, that I've got to reset the track IR. I accidentally set to the one for the external camera. So, if my track IR gets off center there like that, I apologize. Alright, so let's see, we might, we'll get one full harvester full, and then I'll dump it in the trailer, take the trailer over, dump it in the silo, and then we'll hire, like right after I get done with this one full load, I'll hire a worker to help me, and that way he can keep going with the harvester, and that way I can ferry the soybeans back and forth, either to sell them or, I think to start with, we'll just do it and let them sit in the silo until I get enough to take a full load over to the wherever we're going to sell them, the market. And I keep forgetting that you can go and sleep in the house, and that will change it to day. At least I think you can, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I've got a slightly crooked little line going there. Yeah, I hate when I accidentally get just far enough over and miss like one little sliver. That always drives me nuts. Alright, so that looks like that's okay. I think we're doing alright. And turn around. That's not going to be good. Alright. Oops, sorry, I keep forgetting that it will go up and down like that. Not just look up and left and right, it'll also go up and down and shift its axis. Pause that for a minute so I don't jerk the camera around while I'm taking a sip of Dr. Pepper here. Yeah, they've really, I saw earlier on a different stream, the cabins, like when you're driving along, a lot of them, there's some of them that have slightly animated instruments. I mean, they're not like real. They're just kind of more for show than anything, but it's kind of neat. So hope everybody's doing good this evening. Oh boy, seeing all those weeds just is not what I wanted in this field. That's going to cut down my yield quite a bit. At least we got the other one done. This one's not that big. Field number 1 is not that big compared to field number 2. Let me change back over here to the map. Take a look. Yeah, 1's not that big, but that second field is huge. Which is another reason why I'm going to hire a worker instead of doing the entire field myself. Because I enjoy actually driving the tractors to take, like the different grains and stuff to the depots and stuff and selling them. That way you get to explore the map a little bit, look around. Good old Estancia Lapacha. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, it kind of looks like a Mexican drug lord's house if you look at it. It's got a plane in the hangar. Be good for drops. It's kind of funny. Kind of reminds me of that movie Blow with what is his name? Anyway, he was like one of the major drug dealers in the 70s and 80s. Oh, Johnny Depp. Jeez, couldn't think of his name. Yeah, it threw me because of his outfit in that movie and the way his hair was and everything. That's funny. Couldn't think of his name to save my life. Let me turn that back on. Forgot to turn the track IR back on. So guys, if you're enjoying the stream so far, I'd appreciate if you would give me a thumbs up on it. That would help out a lot. And at least consider subscribing. That would be awesome. And if you do subscribe, make sure you click that notification button. That way you're going to know, next time I'm live. I stream probably, several times a week. I don't know exactly how many. I haven't really got a set schedule yet. But so far I'm streaming, trying to stream at least an hour, between an hour and 2-3 hours a day. It just depends on how much I've got going on. But so far, I'm enjoying it. I'm having a few really good streams with some really cool people come in and get in the chat. So it's a lot of fun. Let's see here. Let me bear with me a second here. I gotta change one little thing. Sorry about that. There we go. I somehow, whoops, just missed the spot, didn't I? Oh well. Yeah, somehow switched it over to top chat instead of live chat. So a lot of times the top chat will only show certain things, and but the live chat shows everything. So now I should be. Oops, sorry, I left the logo on there. I apologize. Like I said, I'm fairly new to this, so I'm still getting used to it. All the different little things that you can do. All right, let's turn around here. We're just about full. We've got 49. I think it goes to 5600. I think. I could be wrong about that. All right, now let's see how big of a spot I missed down here. Yeah, actually, I'm probably going to have to stop a little bit early because I don't want it to... Actually, I may go ahead and hire the worker. Yeah, let me go ahead and hire the... Okay, I've just hired the worker, so let me go to the track... I guess I'll use this one. One of my case ones. This is the newer one that I bought. It's got the front loader attachment on it. So let's get in this one, get over here, and I need to pick up the... Where did I leave the trailer? I can't remember where I left the trailer. I may have left it over here by the silo. Yeah, there it is. Okay, let's... Oops. I'll say that should be about right. Yep. There we go. I guess I could probably go this way. Yeah. Can't exactly remember all the little ins and outs of this map, especially in the dark. All right, so I'm thinking that harvester should be full by now. Yeah, it is. Yeah, just, yep, full grain tank. There it is. Oh, and the beacon lights, look at that. They're so much better in this game than they were in Farm Sim 17. Let's go to an outside view so I can get it lined up a little better. I kind of know where to stop from the inside view, but let's just make sure we don't waste any. There we go. Yeah, get them soybeans. That's another thing, though, I've noticed, that it takes a lot longer to unload than it used to. Which, I mean, makes more sense. It's more realistic. Okay. We can go ahead and drop this off at the silo. Try to hang in there for about another 10 minutes or so, guys. I am starting to get pretty sleepy, so about 10 more minutes I'll have to call it a day. Can I get to it this way? Yeah, okay. And here we go. Go ahead and empty those out. All right, that's a good start, definitely, for soybeans. It's going to be a lot to harvest. Go ahead and bring this back in here. And I think we're probably going to wrap it up there, guys. Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and get back to here. Let's make sure. I think it just saved it automatically, but I want to make sure that we save it anyway. Back to the map here. So, okay, guys, I appreciate you coming by and stopping in to the stream once again. And anybody who's out there who hasn't subscribed yet that enjoyed the stream, make sure you click subscribe. Make sure you click the notification button to be notified next time I am live streaming. And yeah, appreciate everybody, and we will see you next time.